I just want to throw it out there because there's a lot of debate. Not really debate. Is conversations about which is which, NVIDIA or AMD,
Uh,
and why?
Now,
Yeah.
okay, for context, now NVIDIA has the 5000 series and AMD has the 9000 series. It used to be, even as an IT guy, that but sometimes, for context, I used to sell custom PCs for a while. For context, it's very easy for someone to recommend NVIDIA to a layman or someone who just wants to get into gaming because of how usually untroublesome it is to actually use. You just update the drivers and then you can go. But now with the 5000 series, there's been a lot of problems with the NVIDIA drivers.
Such as?
Maybe because NVIDIA got too rich from the AI boom. Because it used to be known that AMD drivers were always a bit of a pain, and so, and I mean, it's still kind of is a bit slower compared to NVIDIA in terms of when a new game releases. NVIDIA is really fast at having a dedicated driver for that specific game, especially if it's big. But for AMD, the release cycle is usually once a month. So you have to rely on the. It's not that it won't work on those games. It's just not optimized fully for those games. But now, since RTX 5000 series have been having driver issues, it's been a bit of a
setback. No.
I mean, it's ironic because it used to be AMD, the one that people are complaining about drivers. But now it's the other way around. People are saying they're buying new cards and they're getting black screens.
Oh.
Yeah, which is, people are saying because NVIDIA maybe got too competent with how they're ruling the market share.
Yeah.
For the most part. But I mean, as a consumer, it doesn't matter NVIDIA or AMD. What matters is always the performance to price and the value you get for your money.
Yeah.
If sometimes NVIDIA has certain features that you might use, but AMD, let's say for instance, I think what they're pushing now is frame generation, where they use AI to.
What's that actually?
Okay, imagine you're running a very demanding game at 4K and your PC.
Hogwarts Legacy?
I mean, yeah, that's
okay.
Slightly demanding, but not really that. Yeah, it is. So your PC is capable of getting around 30 frames. If you turn on this frame generation feature, which existed for the 4000 series, but with this 5000 series, they're having it at, I think, 4 times LFG, they're calling it. Or FG. I'm sorry, I don't know what LFG is. Looking for group. So basically, if you're running at 30 with frame generation on, you'd get 60. But if you're running on 5000 series on 30, you turn on the 4x. It basically is 4 times your FPS, so it becomes 120. But only 30 of those 120 frames are real, rastered by your PC. The others are interpolated by the AI algorithm that NVIDIA developed to assume what would happen in that frame. From a gameplay perspective, because I have a 4000 series card, I've tried frame generation. And the online consensus is a lot of people are complaining about it being fake frames. It's not real. I find that it's actually quite believable. And you don't really see the issue with it, especially if you play at a higher resolution like 4K.
Yeah.
You tend to notice the fluidity of having your frame rate basically double more than any sort of artifact that might happen from the AI trying to assume the frames. So frame generation could be good. I mean, some people, if you play online games, if you play competitive, you definitely don't use it because
lag and so on. They contribute to lag in some way.
I'm not sure the actual. I'm not too certain if it probably does, but it's not noticeable for single player. But yeah, for actual competitive online playing, the input lag alone, and also the fact that it's made up, like it's not real. Maybe when you're in a competitive scene, each frame is very important, like to determine what to do next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but for an untrained eye, like, could you really spot the difference though
between
the whether it's just a fake frame or not?
No, the difference.
So how does those onliners how could they been bugged by it? I mean, other than the fact that they know it's actually frame, it's actually AI, but when you play without knowing it, like, how does that bug them? Like, why it worries them so much?
Because it lets NVIDIA scam people more. Because NVIDIA can charge a lot more money for less performance in a given product. If you compare back then, when the 1000 series came out, it was a significant leap compared to it wasn't. The 700 series to the 900 was a good leap, and the 900 to 1000 was also a good leap. So the difference between generations felt meaningful, significant, where people would say, hey, it's worth the extra money. But now, the difference between 4000 and 5000 is very minute. I mean, it's not, there is an improvement, but it's not worth the jump if you're from 4000 to go to 5000. Except for them artificially locking that 4x MF frame generation to only the 5000 series cards. So even if you have a 4000 series cards, you can only use 2x frame generation.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not them just artificially locking it. There's specific cores or something that would be needed to actually run it. But still, people aren't satisfied with them charging more of the same for more of the same performance after how many years? 2 years of
I mean, the falling iPhone, I guess.
Yeah.
Every single year.